that key going. Excellent. Alright, that's our key done. Slot of the key. The slot or the recess in the key needs to be 50 millimeters. This is 40? This is 45, so we've got a little bit of wiggle room. Perfect. It's through. Okay. That's that done. So that's the key and the wedge done. The next big job is welding on that tenon again. So look out for that one in the near future. So this is what it looks like right now. We are about 4 inches from the skirting board of the house, which is about another 30 centimeters to the actual floorboards. There's miscellaneous stuff floating by. The tide is on its way in still, so sadly the water is going the wrong way. There's so much oil. There's a lot of drowned cars out there, I reckon. And that paint pot incidentally is stuck on a fence post. It's caught itself on the top of a fence post. So that's looking down towards the river. It's all one uniform level of water. Neighbour's house is probably at or above the floorboards. The park has seen a little bit of damage. So one of the big trees has fallen, which is a little bit sad. The backyard is a load of flotsam and jetsam. Most of the stuff is from my workshop. A fire extinguisher, numerous jerry cans, empty coal bin. That is actually a stake anvil, which is why it's floating more or less upside down. But yeah, and there's a lot of lost bees down there because my hives got drowned. I think they actually managed to escape, which is probably why there's so many buzzing around. They probably ended up festooning in a tree. So hopefully they're salvageable, but we'll see what happens. Yes, the pigeons are okay, looking a bit lost. They don't quite understand what this thing is, this large lake that was their feeding grounds. The neighbour's house, well, these guys are probably going to be a little more, not about as okay as we are. Floodwaters will start receding probably in the next hour or two, although there is still a rising tide, which complicates things a little bit. So I reckon by noon we'll see some serious drops in the water level. Alright, so we're working within a fairly tight space. I've got to move things around a bit after all the flooding. So that'll be something for the weekend. I'm just having a quick little play, warm up the forge, get some of the water driven out of it. Oh, it fell heavily. The handle is now bent. Ice took a bit of a blow. This is a little bit on the cold side. But really, we're just tidying up the inside and flattening the back of it so that it comes up against the fixed jaw post of the vise a little bit tighter, so it's not got a rounded surface, it's got more of a squared off surface. Alright, so I've done a little bit of tweaking and adjusting. It's still Not quite as square as I'd like it, but I'm not going to get what I need out of that if I keep going at it, because it'll end up too narrow. So, being that I'm almost out of gas, I'm going to leave this the way it is. I still need to tweak the staple a little bit, but that's what I'm going to leave off. Things mostly fit up, and yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, and the ending of this video being the first heating of the forge post the floods, hit the thumbs up. I'd love it if you gave the channel a share, and if you're not already a subscriber, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. It's been a trialing start to the year, shall we say. So, get out to your shop, have some fun, stay safe, and I'll catch you for the next one.